Yeah, I wanted to share my story. The other day, we were packing up. It was about 4:30. So we're working in this area at Hornsby for a customer, and in their backyard, there's like kilometers worth of bush, thick, dense shrubs and rocks, whatever, snakes, spiders. You got it. Anyway, we're packing up, and we heard this curdling scream. Like a sounded like a teenager, like a girl, and it kept screaming and screaming. And we called out asking, you need help? Where are you? Blah, blah, blah. And the scream kept on happening for like at least 5 minutes. And, the scream didn't respond to our voice. So anyway, it stopped and we're panicking. And I thought, shit, what are we going to do? So I was going to get ready to get all my equipment, my rope, my cutter, so I can cut some timber or whatever, have a weapon, whatever, and just go towards this scream. But since it stopped screaming, we didn't know what to do. And um, my instincts was to get down in the bush. It was probably an hour and a half worth of light that was left. There was a neighbour down there, lives down there somewhere. She came out. She heard the scream as well. And I was asking her, if I go down this track, how long would it take me to get to where that voice is, you think? She goes, it's going to take you over an hour to get to where that sound might be coming from. Plus, it's echoing in this valley. So I thought, oh shit, what are we going to do? So I think she called the cops, and we waited around 20 minutes. The screaming has already stopped, and we were figuring out what to do. So since it's, like the screaming stopped, you think, shit, what else can you do? You're going to go in this bush. I was going to camp out here, try and find out where this person is, if they were injured. And there was no screaming, no nothing. My brother-in-law was here, and he wasn't going to stay because the baby's on the way. I thought, man, I just have to grab whatever I've got, go down there, and camp out down in the thick bush in hopes to find this person. And if not, then gotta wait till dawn and come back up. Anyway, that was going to happen, but we left after the 20 minutes when it stopped screaming. And yeah, the next day we came here, and the customer, she got here. We explained what happened, and she said, oh, first I sort of mentioned that we heard screaming when we were packing up. And before I continued telling her about it, she said, oh, did it sound like a young female screaming? Like as if she's getting murdered, or, like some sort of high pitched hurtling or curdling scream. It's like, yeah, that's what it sounded like. And go, when you were calling out, did you respond back to you? Like, no, it just kept screaming. Go, no, that's a famous local bird that mimics the sound of screaming. It's like, oh my god, you know. Yeah, we would try to find out the news, and obviously the neighbours called the police. So we've sort of left it with their hands. But it's been an ongoing um, story here with the people that live in this area that they've known for the last over 11 years. That this bird, it mimics the screaming sound of sounding like a young girl. Yeah, I thought I'll share that story because I was going to put my life at risk to go into these woods and try and save a life, because I can't let things go like that, But this is what it looks like. Sure, in their backyard, where we're working. It's going to hike all the way down there. Goes for kilometers, and all the way to that way it goes towards like really thick bush. There might be neighbours on the other side over there, but as you get deeper where the sound we thought was coming from down that way, man, there's a lot of rocks, a lot of whatever's in there. Yeah, that's that story. Imagine that. A bird mimicking a sound and putting your life at risk.